Nag-game na ba? Ingay ko ba? Di pa naman, no? Oh, really? Okay. Wait. It's on. Yep. I can hear us. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Which one? Like how they can hear everything. Us. And the music. We're fine. We are live. There's 3, 2. I'm the one. I'm one of them. Others.
Yeah, everybody hurts sometimes, I know that's what they say. But right now it seems this loneliness won't go away. Can anybody feel this heartache? Is anyone around? Feels like we're running round in circles, we can't catch a breath. We can't enjoy the moment when we always want what's next. Yeah, just when I can't take no more, it's when I hear you say, don't hang your head when you get lonely. No, I'll never leave your side. And don't go thinking you're the only one that can get it right.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you got my love,
I can hear it.
love down in your soul. Yeah, you got my love.
I have Zoom, I have the Google Docs, and I have YouTube, but muted.
I know there's nowhere I can run, there's nowhere I can hide from the one who gave his life so I could get back mine. Yeah. So when you can't take no more, look up and hear him say, don't hang your head when you get lonely. No, I'll never leave your side. And don't go thinking you're the only.
They can hear me.
One that can get it right. Yeah, you got my love down in your soul. Yeah, you got my love, and I won't let you go. When you go in that door, I'm right there with you. When you're hurting and sore, I'm massaging that tissue. I'm resolving that issue. I'm your God and I miss you. Got my love in love with you. Blow the trumpet, come get it. You, only son and he gets to. He's the only one and he gets.
Tell your friends. Bless you.
I was walking the wayside, lost on a lonely road. I was chasing the high line.
Oof.
Trying to satisfy
What is that?
my soul.
Just ice?
All the lies I believed
Wild.
in left me crying like the rain. Then I saw lightning from heaven, and I've never been the same. I'm gonna climb a mountain, I'm gonna shout it.
I don't think we're on Facebook, dude. Yeah. All of y'all just trying to figure that out. I love this song.
I felt the sting of the fire, but I saw you in the flames. Just when I thought it was over,
You are?
you pulled me out of the grave. I'm gonna climb a mountain, I'm gonna shout about it. I am a child of love.
On Facebook?
I found a world of freedom. I found a friend in Jesus.
On the SSM page? Okay. There you go. There you go. That's true. We're true. Hello, Nightbot! Hi, Chill.
I belong to you. Yes, I do. Nothing can separate. Nothing can change the way you love me. Nothing can change the way. I belong to you. Yes, I do. Nothing can separate. I'm gonna climb a mountain. I am a child of love. I found a world of freedom. Yes, I did. I really did. I am a child of love. I'm gonna climb a mountain.
There. Okay, I see some people on Facebook, but yeah, I can't do it. Hello, Facebook. Happy Sunday to you. I'm reading the Facebook comments. Okay. Hi, Anna! Hi, Kai! Only the YouTube comments are up. Oh man. Dude, I don't understand how all of these things work. So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm reading, there's 2 comments on Facebook, it's fine. I think Gen Z is more on like YouTube than Facebook. Maybe we could say that. Hey, if you wanna be noticed, go on YouTube today. Oh no. Janesia. That's who's commenting on Facebook. Hello, I see you, girl. See you. Ayan na nga. Oh, people. Nicholas! Hi, Nicholas and Noah, I'm guessing. Ay, si Gabe pala to. Sabi ko, sino? M. Mariano. Oh, full name eh. Fun stuff. Yay! More people. Let me try. You sound perfect. Stop! Yan. They can't hear you nga pala from right now. Yeah, so it's just me. Sorry guys, I'm talking to someone, okay? I'm not crazy. You'll see him later.
See him now, gamers!
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Sunday stream with our host,
Me, Joyce, and the other one.
me,
You.
Isaac, Kuya
Yay.
Isaac, and Ate Joyce. Yes.
Here you
So
go.
here we are.
Mhm.
We're gonna be streaming today a very special third week of the G.O.A.T series. What's the title?
It is about the shepherd, so I'm really excited for it. I guess we'll talk a lot about it later. But hey, guys, I'm so excited to see everybody. I'm so excited to see everybody in the stream. I'm seeing all your comments, both on Facebook and YouTube. I think, no, may mga
Just
nagko-comment
YouTube?
on Facebook, but you guys can't see it on the screen. Just trust me when I say that
Yeah.
there are people.
Facebook is giving us problems since the start of the second quarter. So here we are,
Yeah.
though. We're still streaming. Pretty good. So what's on the agenda today? Well, as you know, Ate Joyce isn't really a big gamer. So we thought
Play
this week
Sudoku. That's my game.
Sudoku. Oh, and Sudoku's pretty interesting.
Okay.
But today we'll be doing something new, something pretty off the books, I'd say. Now, Ate Joyce, I want to ask you a
Yes.
question.
Mhm.
Do you know anything about The Legend of Zelda?
I know the title.
The title. Okay,
Like, I do.
Can you give me a character from The Legend of Zelda?
Zelda. Is that a character?
Yes, you're right. I mean,
I'm correct.
technically.
See? Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Well, basically, I don't know if you guys heard of this game before, but it actually is the flagship game when the Nintendo Switch came out over 3 or 4 years ago. If I'm correct.
Cool.
Let me fact check
But,
myself.
I mean, the Legend of Zelda has been around like longer than that, right? I mean, just the game in general.
Yep. The Legend of Zelda is like older than me. Hold on. How old is The Legend of Zelda?
How old is the Legend?
I want to see. It's very interesting. It first released 1986. So that's like
older than me.
it's even older than Ate Joyce. So
That's
imagine
old.
we're playing a pretty old game, but
Uh-huh.
this game here is actually very special because it was actually my first game playing on the Switch.
Ooh.
And there were so many. It's a really fun game. So if you guys have a Switch, I definitely recommend playing Breath of the Wild. And today we're gonna actually play that right now.
Yay.
So we'll wait. Let's see. Hello, background Genie. Are you ready? Are you ready to switch? I think we are. Yeah. Okay. Is my
Let's go.
oh, is this all on? Oh. Yep.
You got it?
Hold on. Oh,
You good?
uh,
I can't help you, dude. I don't
gamer?
know how to.
no,
game.
I'm helping background Genie.
Go.
We're good. And we are
Yeah?
good. Yo, let's
Okay.
play. Nice.
Thank you, background genie.
Thank you, background Genie. Today we'll be playing a very special game called The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Now, hands up or say, do you know anything about this game? You YouTube viewers and Facebook viewers. I'm sorry, Facebook.
I'm
viewers,
reading
we can't
the.
see your
I'm
comments.
looking out for the Facebook viewers. Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Kuya Jorin says that Legend of Zelda is older than him.
Yeah, it's very
Amazing.
old, but it's a very cherished game. So we'll go ahead and whoa, yeah, everyone's seeing this. This is a pretty good game, guys. I'd say. I mean, it doesn't go on sale a lot, but when it does, I definitely advise you guys to get it. Also, let me see if you guys like to play some Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. This is a toned down version where it sticks more to the roots of the original game. Where Breath of the Wild is sort of an open world genre version type, so it's a lot more free in its path. Wherein I'd say in the Link's Awakening, you're really on a set path where you just solve puzzles and defeat monsters. Or in Zelda, you could really do anything. That's my main difference.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
I
jump.
understood.
I guess we're ready.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're ready. Let's jump right into it. SSM, of course. Ooh, poopy. You guys hear this? Come on. I actually didn't test the audio for the Switch. Hopefully you guys hear it.
I'll check.
Oh, Nintendo presents what? Presents what? I wanna see. The Legend of Zelda. Huh? Open world. Yep, Nicholas. It's open world. Oh, you've seen it, Celine.
Oh. I don't know what's happening.
It's like the Big Bang, you know? It's like the Big Bang.
Okay. Oh, got it. All right.
Oh, someone's trying to speak to us. I wonder who. Ooh, open your eyes. Ooh, interesting. Ah, it's so bright. Open your eyes? Hello? Game?
Open your eyes.
Oh. Open my eyes. Second best Legend of Zelda game, to be fair.
Open your
Yep,
eyes.
true. I'd say this is the best one. But I am biased because this is the only game I played.
Wake up, Link.
Ooh, it's Link, our boy! In his swimming trunks.
Oh, yeah. I know him. Him?
Yes.
Yes.
He's an elf, so he gets to live for a long time.
Okay.
Oh no, technically
Yeah.
it's a Hylian.
What is that? What does that mean?
Oh, we woke up from somewhere. A Hylian's a race, a type of race.
Oh, okay, got it.
Oh, our boy just woke up. He overslept. He missed the bus from school.
Can relate.
Everyone's in the Zoom class. Whoa, this is pretty cool. His bedroom's pretty dope. Oh,
Room goals.
oh, do I do anything? Oh, it looks like we're gonna see what happened. Oh, hello! Oh, poggers, yo! Is this my iPad? Whoa! Hi.
That is a Sheikah slate.
Oh, it's a Sheikah slate.
Take it.
Is it
Will
mine?
help guide you after your long slumber.
Oh, okay.
Get it.
Mine now. Who sleeps in a bathtub? Wow, so many LED lights.
Who's He's a TikToker, guys. He needs all the LED lights.
True. Sheikah Slate, a mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it.
Hi, Aidan. I know Aidan.
Oh, the door is open. Poggers. Oh, there's a bunch of chests. Let's see. What's in this chest? Pants! Of course! Of course we need pants.
Yeah.
Now we have pants. And shoes.
Great. Do you
An
get to
old
choose
shirt.
which kind? No.
Si Joyce Buen nagko-control. Next
Oo,
time!
ako.
Yeah. It's not the Joyce controlling.
No. I know nothing. I'm watching. I don't even understand it, but
A thin
okay.
shirt made long ago. It's coming apart at the seams, but it's better than nothing. True, the sleeves are a bit on the short side. Oh, I got it. Let's wear our shirt. Poggers?
Yay.
Nice. Do we have anything? Okay, we don't have anything. So I guess we'll just move forward. Oh, another Sheikah?
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal.
Oh, I'll hold it. Okay.
That will show you the way.
I don't understand.
So I guess we woke up from something,
Okay.
and the voice in our heads teaching us where we're
Okay,
supposed
got
to
it,
go.
got it. Okay.
Authenticating. Wow, even in this world, authentication really is important. Sheikah slate
It is
confirmed.
right.
Oh, I guess it's
Link
testing.
needs to touch some grass. Uh-huh.
True, he's been sleeping for over 100 years. He needs to touch some grass. Whoa.
Sabi ni Happy sa Facebook, shake lang, may ginagawa ako.
Whoa,
Ba yan?
it's me coming out of my
You are the
room.
light,
So bright.
our light, that must shine upon Hyrule once again.
Ooh, yeah. I am the light.
Now go.
Now go. Go where? Ooh, go where? I have 3 hearts. Poggers. Oh, there's water. Yo, I've touched grass, guys. This is me coming out of my room after 3 months in quarantine. I gotta climb something just to get out of there.
We can relate. Yeah,
what
this
is
is what we
that?
plan to do when the quarantine's done.
What is that? Hold on.
Oh,
it's a volcano.
Sila.
The chills! Look at that! Everywhere the sun touches is ours.
Wow.
Breath of the Wild! There we go!
Is the volcano like mid-erupting? I mean, is it...
Oh, it's constantly erupting. When we get there,
Oh,
in
got
a
it.
few weeks, it'll be a fun time.
Okay.
Oh, there's someone there!
Nice.
Who is that? Is this looks like a traveler. Small Link, yep. What's this?
You know, I'm seeing things like 30 seconds late because I'm watching it from
Oh yeah, from the Facebook?
from the stream, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's fine. Now
Okay.
I'm just like, I'm anticipating your reactions.
Wooden branch.
Sabi ni Chill, pwede next game, Squid Game at Roblox.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll have that prepared for our monthly Sunday game stream.
Sige.
Oh,
We
highly
hear you.
cool. Okay, let's walk down. I have this stick and the world. A stick and a dream. Let's go meet our this traveler here. I wonder what he wants to give us.
Free
Traveler.
stuff!
Is this food? Food? What's
Oh my
this?
gosh, you haven't eaten because you've been asleep, right?
Oh yeah! We haven't eaten yet. Had the Joyce play Roblox.
I don't even know what Roblox is for you to play. Is it like Lego?
Old man is speaking. I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my big apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Oh, forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. It's a bit strange to see another soul in these. Who are you? Ate Joyce, ask, who are you?
Who are you? What? You're Link, right? Are we Link?
Oh no, we're asking the old guy.
Oh,
Me?
the old guy. Who are you?
Yeah, I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time. What brings you, a bright-eyed young man like you, to a place like this? Ask, are we?
See, I told you. It's a question. Where are we?
Yeah, ask. Where are we? Because Link has a pretty high
That's
voice.
the voice. I like the voice acting. I'm amused.
Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. Oh. Whoa! That's a big church. Oh, it's a temple. That temple there, long ago, it was a site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned, in a state of decay. Oh, no one's been in there. Okay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. Okay. I guess we gotta go there then.
Yay! Because it's
Whoa.
Sunday. No.
Yeah, we gotta go. Yeah, it's Sunday. We gotta go to the temple, guys. We gotta go to the temple. Wait, we gotta. What's this?
Yun na ang bag ko, guys.
Woodcutter's axe. Oh, we have an axe now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Let's go. Let's go down the path.
Let's go!
Ooh, we're going on an adventure.
Yay! Is there an adventure song like in Dora?
Oh, well, we'll hear it. We'll start to hear it. We'll start to hear it when we get close.
Okay. Fun.
Okay. Oh, there's a guy there. Oh, hello. How are you? Oh, here. Oh, he's trying to. Oh, yeah, no. What is this? Choo choo jelly. Huh? Okay. Okay, let's go into the temple. It looks like we have our first actual enemy here. Let's see what they do.
We fight. It's so cute.
Oh, someone's hearing.
Link,
Huh?
head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
My Sheikah slate? Where? Oh.
No, I do not want to play Roblox. I mean, I'm a streamer, but I'm gonna be a really annoying one.
We got hit. We attacked too early. Come here.
Oh no.
Hey, slap. He's still alive. Take him out. Oh, he got stunned. He's trying to fight me. Don't you dare. Yes. Grab the loot. Bokoblin horn. Oh, so they're called Bokoblin. A Bokoblin fang. Wow.
Ah!
Oh yeah, now they only now see the choo choo jelly.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I'm only seeing things now. So it was so late. I respond so late. I'm gonna focus.
Oh yeah, hold on. Could I? No, I can't because it's already.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. This is fun. I'm trying to guess what's happening.
Okay.
Hi Kazaya, what is this? We're playing Legend of Zelda, I think.
Yep. What's the title?
Yep.
Breath of the
Link. Is
Breath
this
of
the one?
the Link.
Oh nope, it's not.
It's Breath of the Wild.
I don't know. Breath of the Wild.
This was the
There you
flagship game when the Switch came out.
Yes, it's a game.
It's a game. Oh, we gotta stay sneaky.
Sneaky sneak.
Oh, he's yawning. He's sleepy. Oh no, he's seen us.
Dude, you've just been asleep. Oh no, not you.
Come on, one more. There we go. Hold on, I think I can show you this. Oh, let's go to the tower. He told us to go to here.
Okay. Give me a while to catch up there, but I'm there. Somewhere.
I think I can do this. Hold on.
I'm just seeing you fight things now.
Oh yeah? Hold on.
Yeah. Good job! Oh, it exploded.
Okay.
I'm late.
I think I can help you out. I think we can do this.
It took me 3 weeks, sabi ni Hannah, it took me 3 weeks to finish the game kasi I kept getting lost and distracted. Same.
Yeah, there's so much things to do in Breath of the Wild.
Because it's the wild.
True? I mean, like, true?
Ang ganda though, yeah. I agree with who said that. The graphics are really cool. And
Okay.
the grass. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, let's go head to the place we're supposed to
Let's go.
I think we're supposed to head over there. We gotta go down this hill.
Okay.
We gotta go. Oh wait, I can share my screen to you.
Yes, you
Would
can.
that work?
Oh my gosh! Finally! There you go.
Hello?
Okay, I'm
Do you see it?
good.
Oh, we
Yes,
don't
I
see
see
your
it.
we don't see your face.
Oh no!
That's the trade-off.
Oh no.
Hold on.
It's chill. I see me.
You see you? Where?
Oh no, I don't.
Yeah. I was like, no, it's not there anymore. No.
Trust that I'm here.
She's here in spirit. She's now.
I'm a voiceover, guys. That's me anyway. Oh, go. Just go on with the game.
Okay, we'll go.
I got
we'll
you,
go.
bro.
You see this now? You see this?
Augers. Let's go. Yes, I do see it.
Augers. Okay. Okay, so we need to head over there. How will we
We're running. We're running.
Oh, there's this huge.
How do we
cliff.
get there?
Oh, they're enjoying something. Whoa, wait, hold on.
They're dancing.
They're
It's a dance
dancing.
party.
Let's go down here and check what's up. We gotta make sure we don't get seen. We see these red things here? I think those are explosive
Yeah.
bombs. I think we can do something.
Oh.
I think.
Are we gonna crash the party?
Yup,
Oh.
that's what we're doing. Push! Push the rock.
Smart. See, I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yay! So the world is fully rendered, so you can it has basic physics down. Oh, what's this? This
Oh,
thing's
fun.
huge. It's a huge piece of meat.
Can we eat it?
Seared steak. Wow. I'm gonna eat
Wow,
the entire thing.
You haven't eaten in 3 months. Wait, I don't know. How long have you been asleep?
100 years.
100 years. Man.
That's crazy. Oh, got a bunch of more enemies.
Wow, you're strong. How are you pick that up? Is it hollow? Yay,
Yo,
we're
Joyce ulit.
going around.
We're going around. We have nothing but our skin and our rusty woodcutter's axe. So we gotta find a
Yay.
better way.
What is that?
Oh, what's what?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, I think we're fine here. Oh! Seen us? Did you see us? Let's go!
Ah!
Nice.
No!
We're good, guys.
Yay! Good job!
Yay! We got a vocal shield. We got a
Sabi
shield.
ni Dino Blitz, there's a weapon there, go back. But
Oh, there's a
wait, that
weapon
was-
where? I already
I
got the
don't
weapon
know.
though.
Yeah, we probably got it. I think they did it, they see it late.
Oh, we got an arrow. Cool.
Ooh.
Let's move into here. I think this is
an
where we're supposed to go.
arrow.
I think we're supposed to go
Okay.
here. What's this?
I love how green the grass is. What is that?
I mean, after 100 years, I bet it'll be pretty bright.
Yeah. Place the thing.
He's like, what is this? Didn't I just see this like 30 minutes ago?
It's the thing.
Whoa!
Wow, it lights up. Ring light.
Ah, good stuff.
Please watch. Is that the symbol? What symbol am I looking at?
I think that's the Sheikah symbol
Oh, okay.
for the Sheikah
Hala.
race.
Okay.
Oh, something's happening. The squirrels, they're running. The birds,
Oh.
they're flying.
Hello, little squirrels.
Wow. A gigantic tower has emerged.
Oh, how did that
Everywhere.
happen? Oh, it was a tower.
It's happening everywhere.
Wow. Oh, hindi ko nakikita. Ito na yung Facebook comments. Ano ba? I should open it up bigger. Sorry, guys.
Oh, we woke up? Oh no, we're back. The Great Plateau Tower. Oh,
Oh.
cool.
Yay!
Oh, what's this? Oh, liquid knowledge.
What does that mean?
I guess like the data from the surrounding area.
And then you drink it?
I think the Sheikah Slate drinks it.
Wow!
And then
Don't you wish you had liquid knowledge for like school? Just drink the knowledge.
Yeah, here's for module 2. I'll give it to you.
Exactly. Oh, life would be so much easier.
Try to remember.
Remember what? What do I
You have been
remember?
asleep for the past 100 years.
Really?
Okay.
The beast.
The beast.
When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
No. Already? Wow.
I'm reading the Facebook comments of my phone. I realized I can do that. Wow, what is happening? Choreography.
Now then.
Now
You
then.
must hurry, Link.
Hurry, Link. Where are we going?
Link!
Before it's too late.
Oh,
What happened?
we have to go to the castle.
Castle.
Poggers! Follow the Sheikah slate. Complete. Nice.
Did we complete it?
Yeah, I think we've completed this. Okay. So it looks like
Fun!
we have to go to the castle. And I think we'll do that next time. Yeah, next time. Poggers.
Woohoo!
I think we'll leave it here for now. We'll put a pin in it, and then next time, next week maybe, we'll go ahead and move into this building over here.
Yes.
Cool.
That's what's gonna happen.
So,
What do you call this? I'm invested. I'll be around. Background Genie, take us back.
Take us away. Take us away, Background Genie.
Let's go. That's exciting. Alright. Cool. Thank you so much, Background Genie, for taking me back to the stream. And hello, everybody. Thanks, Isaac, for that wonderful game that I totally understood. No, but I am invested, though. I'm invested. So if you guys felt that, you guys can see us again next week. We'll play the rest of that. But for now, we're going to go on to the message. We're going to continue the series that we're having, that we've been having for the past 3 weeks. This is week 3 of the series entitled G.O.A.T, which is apt because I was really excited for the series, because if you just met me, hello, my name is Joyce, and I love goats. Like, that's my introduction. And so it's really fun. But G.O.A.T is an acronym, right? This is something that people say when they talk about the greatest of all time. And so I wanted to ask you guys if you have any who is the GOAT for you? Like, who is the greatest blank of all time for you? Okay, let's say so maybe let me know in the comments, just so I know who's still here. Who is the greatest singer of all time for you? Who is the greatest athlete of all time? And why? Essay. Joke lang. Don't, just the name. Okay? Greatest. Who's the greatest athlete, the greatest singer, the greatest actor of all time for you? Let me know. I also want to see if we have the same opinions on things, because if I said the greatest actor for me would be Robert De Niro, but I realized maybe the generation now probably doesn't agree with me. Twitter artists are great artists. You're right, there's a lot of great art on Twitter. Yes. Usain Bolt, of course. right? Usain Bolt, fastest, is that what we call him? I don't know what his title. Fastest man alive, right? Okay. He still is the fastest man alive. It's amazing. So he's really good at running. I'm good at running away from my problems. No, just kidding. Gulo lang. Joke lang. Who is your greatest, ano pa ba? What are good categories? Greatest chef of all time. I don't know because we have different, we have different opinions. So maybe some people would say it's Gordon Ramsay, the greatest chef of all time. Or what's the greatest fast food of all time? Is it Jollibee? Is it McDonald's? Is it KFC? I don't know. Let me know, okay? But basically, that's what we've been talking about the entire this entire series, the greatest of all time, and how Jesus is actually the greatest of all time. Today, we're gonna talk about what we're gonna talk about is how Jesus is the greatest shepherd of all time. Okay, so that is the title of today's message. And I think that's pretty great because I don't know if you can hear my background noise, but my chickens, right? You can hear my chickens. That means I live in a farm. I grew up in a farm. And so I grew up with all these different animals, right? So I grew up with, I don't know, just like horses and goats. I love goats. And then I remember maybe more than 10 years ago, a dozen years ago, I grew up in front, and then in front of our house was a bunch of sheep, like a little flock of sheep. And so it's really interesting for me to be talking about shepherds and sheep today. And another interesting point is that you see this theme in the Bible a lot. And so if you read your Bible, you will see that there's always, you always see these characters who are shepherds, and you always see these like sort of comparisons, right? And you see this in the Old Testament with, like, let's say Moses at one point was a shepherd. Like, you remember when he was called, like, the burning bush scene, he was taking care of some sheep. That's why he had a little staff, a little sheep stick staff. That's what you call it. But you also have David, King David, who before he was king, he was a shepherd boy. And he was really known for that. And that's why if you read the Psalms, you see a lot of the Psalms are all about sheep and shepherd. And even the best Psalm of all time, like the most popular one, Psalm 23, it talks about, the Lord is my shepherd, and it likens us to sheep. And now we're going to talk about how Jesus is the greatest shepherd of all time, which is a little bit funny because Jesus was never a shepherd, professionally. He was a carpenter, right? He was a carpenter, he was a teacher, but he wasn't really, he never really took care of sheep literally. Yet we will talk about him today as the greatest shepherd of all time. And why is that? Why do we do that? Okay, so why is Jesus a shepherd? Why do we say that? Honestly, because we are sheep. Okay? And that might excite some of you guys because I'm like, oh, yay, I'm a little frilly sheep. Wait, I don't know how sheep sound. And we think about sheep as these, very lovable animals. And if you could see, maybe let's show a photo of a sheep here. A little sheep. Look at that. What a cute little sheep. This sheep, lived a good life. This sheep went to private school. You very spoiled sheep. So pretty, right? And we imagine sheep like that, it's like these little characters from nursery rhymes, and so we imagine that being a sheep is a lot like that. But honestly, if you grew up on a farm, you would know that sheep don't look like that. That's a sheep that is an Instagram sheep, but a real life sheep. Let's look at what a real life sheep looks like. I mean, mostly sheep would look like this. It's I get to say this. I'm not judging the sheep. Okay, I get to say this because I Googled it and I Googled ugly sheep and this sheep came up. So yeah, that's what sheep look like. That's what I remember the sheep across my house look like. You know, they are not Instagram sheep. And let's look at some characteristics of the sheep, and maybe you'll explain why it's not very exciting for us to be likened to sheep. Okay, let's look at a little bit of characteristics. First of all, sheep are not very cute. They are mostly dirty. They are filthy sheep. They don't know how to wash themselves, or, you know, because they have all these wool, it's so easy for them to get dirt on them. Okay, and they don't really know to do much to clean themselves. Okay, so even just that, like, you're gonna say I'm like a sheep, and this is the comparison. Another thing that the sheep are they are followers only. They are always part of a flock. You don't really see a solo sheep. Okay, and I mean this in, that sounds great, right? Because you're like, oh yay, sheep are never alone. But also you notice that sheep don't really make decisions. They just follow wherever the flock goes. And so if you see a flock of sheep, they usually just like run in the same direction because they always follow whoever is in front of them. And so it's so funny because if you see a sheep fall down, like the first two sheep fall down, everybody else will do it, even if it's dumb. Like they're not smart enough to avoid, you know, to think for themselves. Exactly, to think for themselves. They're not smart enough to do that. So the fact that the Bible is saying that, oh yeah, you're like sheep because you're dirty, you don't know how to clean yourselves, keep yourselves clean, but also you tend to do these dumb things that you're not supposed to do. And then another thing that sheep are, they are spoiled. Look at that. So they're spoiled. And I mean this in a they can't be independent way. Have you seen, I don't know if you guys are on TikTok, but there's like this, you just make a face at me back around, GD. Anyway, so there's this account and it's so satisfying to watch sheep getting sheared, like the wool, they shear the wool off, and they have to do that regularly, okay? Because if you don't do that, it just grows a lot and it gets matted and they get sick if they have so much wool. They can't function, and so they always need someone to care for them. In that sense, they always need somebody to do that. And if you remember Psalm 23, okay, if you guys know Psalm 23, which you guys should read, it says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He lies me, he takes me to green pastures and lies me, like, and you have to have still waters. And you know, you have to realize that the reason why, and this is kind of dumb too, the reason why it needs to be still waters is because sheep don't want to drink from running water. That's how spoiled they are. They're like, I don't want to get water on my face. It needs to be still. Like they get scared of running water, like from the stream or the river. It's like, it's life-threatening. So the shepherds have to make this little dam of like, to keep the water still so that the sheep can drink. That's how spoiled and dependent sheep are. Okay. And another thing that sheep are, they are sickly. They get sick so easily if they're not taken care of. And, you know, honestly, yeah. So like, for example, there's a little sickness, I forgot what it's called, but there's a little sickness that the sheep have that I think some flies or some insects or stuff like that live inside the sheep's like head, like they get into the sheep's ears or something like that. Anyway, something like that. I should have researched that. Research on your own, guys. That's your homework. But this is something that, you know, honestly, they could get away from if they were smart enough to do it, but they don't know how to remedy that. So they sort of just like let the sickness happen to them and they don't know what to do. So they are very sickly creatures, okay? They get sick so easily. They're very fragile creatures. And that's why the last bit that I'm gonna share is that sheep die easily. And that's a sad thought, but that's true. Sheep kind of die easily. And I'm going to show you guys a little video because I haven't really had that much experience with sheep to tell you more about them. But this is a video of a preaching that I watched when I was a kid. And this is actually, I don't know if to call it a preaching because it's a stand-up comedy special. It's 1 hour long. If you guys have the time, please watch it. But I'm going to show you the 1 hour preaching or anything. But this is from Ken Davis. And he is a comedian, stand-up comedian. And I love stand-up comedy. And it's so amazing that this guy teaches about Jesus through stand-up comedy. It's amazing. And this is from 1994. So it's a pretty old video. Not exactly a Jordan though. But and he's just gonna share a little story about his experience growing up with sheep. So let's watch this excerpt from the message called Super Sheep. So background music.
I killed a sheep once. I see some of you are just shocked by that. I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't sit in my room and go, oh, kill me a sheep. It was an accident. The story I'm about to tell you is true. After this meeting is over, I don't want anyone coming to me and asking me, is that really true? It's true. I was going underneath a fence delivering 2 buckets of water to the watering area. We had a sheep named Herman. I stepped between 2 strands of barbed wire, electrified fence, weed burner fence, designed to burn weeds off so they couldn't short it out. And as I stretched between those 2 strands of barbed wire, Herman came running and butted me into that fence. I spilled the water, got tangled in the fence, electricity coursing through my body. I invented slam dancing on the spot. When I got untangled from the fence, I looked up and I could see Herman standing about 50 feet away. And I swear to you, he was smiling. And so I determined that this sheep needed to learn a lesson. The next day I was walking in the barnyard and I saw him walking by the edge of the barn. His little geeky feet going in the same way. He was an old sheep and so he was breathing, his little tongue hanging out. I looked for something to hit him with. I was just gonna, I wasn't gonna hurt him real bad. I just wanted to say, don't ever do that again. I couldn't find anything. I couldn't lift the barn. He was closer now. I'd have dropped that barn right on him. I went up to the edge of the barn and hid by the corner. I could hear his little breath coming. He stuck his head out, didn't see me, and then evidently he must have caught me out of the corner of his eye because he froze, and I went, boo! And he died. I don't care if you believe it or not. My father didn't believe it. My father said, what happened to Herman? I said, Dad, I went boo and he died. My dad said, you hit him with something. I said, no, Dad, it was a really big boo. It was a big boo. My dad's 70 years old. The other day we visited him for Christmas a couple of years ago. God has healed our family in marvelous ways. How I love my father. And after Christmas, my father said, come out to the kitchen. We went out to the kitchen. He's about 70, I'm 45 at the time. He said, thank you for coming for Christmas. I love you. I said, I love you too, Dad. And then that man grabbed me by the shoulders and held me at arm's length and said, now what happened to Herman?
Yeah, what happened to Herman? But anyway, so that's a funny story, and that's an expert. If you guys have the time to watch that message, you can find it on YouTube. It's just called Super Sheep by Ken Davis. It's really fun, and yeah, it doesn't really feel like you're watching a church service or anything. It's just a good stand-up show routine. But see, that's so funny. You know, sheep are like that. Sheep are so fragile. And so knowing all this about the sheep, you know, that, you know, they have all these characteristics, are you still comfortable being compared to a sheep? Okay, we might be in denial that I'm not like that. I'm strong and independent. Are you really? Okay, and we are more like sheep than we realize. Okay, we don't know how to take care of ourselves. We're not smart enough to, honestly, we're not smart enough to think for ourselves. Sometimes we follow blindly, we follow trends blindly, and we even if we want to be smart and independent, even as teenagers, we are not. Okay, it's so easy for us to get sick. It's so easy for us to face death even. And so the more that we're feel comfortable with that, okay, the more that we accept that, yes, okay, we are sheep, the more we realize that because we are sheep, we need a shepherd. Okay, so this isn't a negotiable kind of thing. We need a shepherd, and everybody needs a shepherd. You and I, and everybody else out there, everybody in the stream, we need a shepherd. Even your parents need a shepherd. And something that, you know, for what we need, we'll try as much as possible to get. Okay, so kind of like the game we played earlier. Honestly, you know that one of the characters, they needed something, and they're gonna go around to find the things that they need, and that's something very human. Okay, and the fact that it's human nature for us to need a shepherd means that we will look for a shepherd. Okay, and we sort of just settle for whatever shepherd there is. Okay, we sort of settle for whatever help there is. And even it's really in our human nature to need a God. And so even people who don't believe in God, they create gods for themselves. And that's why you have all these idols, and you have all these different things that people strive for, because it's human nature. And so for us to be like sheep, just because it's in our nature, for us to need a shepherd, just because it's in our nature, we don't choose this, just how it is, means that we will, either create one or settle for whatever shepherd-like thing there is. But that we are presented, and we are there is the greatest shepherd available for us. And so let's look at this verse, passage really, from John 10:11-18. From John 10:11-18. Hold on, let me read it. There you go. Okay, so I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd sacrifices his life for the sheep. A hired hand will run when he sees a wolf coming. He will abandon the sheep because they don't belong to him, and he isn't their shepherd. And so the wolf attacks them and scatters the flock. The hired hand runs away because he's working only for the money and doesn't really care about the sheep. I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and they know me, just as my Father knows me, and I know the Father. So I sacrifice my life for the sheep. I have other sheep too that are not in this sheepfold. I must bring them also. They will listen to my voice, and there will be one flock with one shepherd. The Father loves me because I sacrifice my life so I may take it back again. No one can take my life from me. I sacrifice it voluntarily, for I have the authority to lay it down when I want to, and also to take it up again. For this is what my Father has commanded. And those are words from the greatest of all time, Jesus himself. Now that we've established that, okay, if we're like sheep and Jesus says he is the good shepherd, what makes him the good shepherd? He didn't even say a good shepherd, he said the good shepherd. And what makes him the greatest shepherd of all time? First of all, he sacrificed for us. So he says that repeatedly. Okay, John 10:11, that he sacrificed himself for us, and that's something that he chooses to do. Okay, remember, this is God. He is powerful, but he chooses to come back here on this earth, and this is a choice that he made, and he did that because he cares for the sheep. Okay, And if you see, yeah, a lot of people think that, oh, being a shepherd is a very lazy job because you can just sit there anyway. No, that's not true, okay? Because the sheep is such a fragile creature. That means it's easy for predators to go over there. They're an easy target, right? Okay? And so there would always be a constant threat to the sheep. Okay. And the sheep sometimes don't even realize it, that they're in trouble. They don't, because they're, like I told you, they're a little dumb. They're a little dumb. They're not the smartest creature. Okay. And so we see this in Bible a lot. Like even, you know how David like got to kill Goliath because he was so used to killing all these different threats that the sheep had. Okay. Wolves and lions and stuff like that. And the one that was here, it says that, you know, like the wolf comes really. And so the shepherd is the type to sacrifice his safety and his life for the sheep. If it was just another hired person, like let's say somebody who was just there for the weekend, they won't really do that because like they won't believe that their life is not worth more than the sheep. Like, you know, they don't care that much for the sheep, but the good shepherd does. And so, like I said, the sheep is an easy target, right? You know why? Have you ever seen a sheep fight? Right? Have you ever seen a sheep become a mascot for like a sports team? No, because it's weird. It's a weird choice. Okay. The sheep doesn't really fight. If you like, you know how our response is fight or flight. It's so dumb to see, for example, this big ferocious lion or this big ferocious wolf come in, and the sheep go over there has two choices, either to run away or to fight. We would all agree that it's dumb for the sheep to fight, okay? Because it's so small and it doesn't even have working legs and it doesn't even have like little horns. They are soft and fluffy. There's nothing about them that will hurt a wolf, okay? And so the only option really for the sheep to survive is for there to be a shepherd to protect them. And we forget that sometimes, you know, honestly, we think that we can fight this big wolf, okay? And it's nice for us to try, great effort, but you have to realize that you're never going to defeat that. And sometimes we're faced with these big, you know, we're faced with these big problems as we all are, as we all do. And we're faced with these big threats. And sometimes we think, hey, no, I can handle it. Remember that you're a sheep, okay? And the wisest thing for you to do is let the shepherd fight this battle for you. Okay? So that's one reason why Jesus is the greatest shepherd of all time. The next one is that he knows us. It says in John 10:14 that he knows us, knows our voice. Okay. I'm going to show you a picture of a flock of sheep. Can we see this? And tell me if you can tell this sheep apart, because I can't. Same to me. Literally, like I can't name them. Do you guys know Shaun the Sheep? It's a cartoon from like way before. I'm not gonna say way before, but yeah, Shaun the Sheep, right? It's just about a bunch of sheep. And then you have to be an insomniac to know what this show was, because it only showed on Disney Channel like 12 a.m. or 2 a.m. or something. But anyway, it's so funny because you see this sheep and they have little different characters. Like they don't talk, they just bat. But they what do you call this? They have different names, I guess. But the thing is, like a flock of sheep looks like this, and you can't really tell them apart. Honestly, I have trouble telling people apart, and they have really distinct features. I have trouble telling who the BTS members are because they all look. I'm getting better at it now. Because I spend more time. Actually, not me. My sister spends a lot of time. I mean, when I say that, I mean she watches them, and so I have to watch for me to be able to tell. Like, oh, I'm embarrassing myself. Oh, that's RM. That's Jin. That's Jimmy. Like, because it takes a while, right? Okay. And so that's the thing with the sheep as well. It's really hard to tell them apart. The only way to be able to be good at telling them apart is to spend a lot of time with them. That's the only way. And so Jesus is the kind of shepherd that spends a lot of time with us. Okay, and you think like, no, he doesn't. He was only in this earth for like 40 years. Hey, do you realize that he's God who decided to turn human just to understand us because we're human? My dad always told me that the sign of a good shepherd is if they smell like the sheep. And I don't know if you've ever been to a farm or around a bunch of animals. It doesn't smell great, you guys. It constantly smells like poop. Yeah, but that's what a real farm smells like. And if the sign of a good shepherd is that they smell like the sheep, okay, that means that shepherd be real stinky. Can you imagine King David? But before he was king, he was a stinky shepherd. But yeah, that's something that Jesus did, right? He chose to smell like us. Stinky us. Smell yourselves. That was very threatening. I'm sorry. Smell yourselves and tell me if you honestly think that you smell good right now. Especially those of you who haven't taken a shower yet. I can see you through the screen. But yeah, stinky. And so the fact that we have somebody who is the king of the universe who decides like, nah, I'm gonna hang out with this person. I'm gonna hang out with this person until I smell like them, even if they're stinky. That's just a thought. That's just like an idea. That's weird. But yeah, God chose to smell like us, to suffer like us, to get hurt like us, to have to work for food, okay, and a shelter like us, to work. Do you guys know how hard it is to work? He didn't have to do that, but he chose. He chose to do that so he can get to know us. That's a sign of a good shepherd. All the S's and the H's. Okay, and then the last point that we have is that God or Jesus as a good shepherd pursues us. He pursues us. And it says so in John 10:16. Okay, that there are others who are not in the sheepfold yet. And he said, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna like look for the sheep that's not the part of this yet. I'm gonna seek them out. I'm gonna bring them here. And you guys should definitely read, if you have the time, definitely read the parable of the lost sheep in Matthew. It's talking about 99 sheep, and then there's one that's missing, and then the shepherd goes out to look for the missing one. Even if honestly there's not a lot of profit with sheep, okay, they're not the most profitable, and it's sometimes, for let's say if you're a businessman, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't seek out that one lost person, that one helpless sheep. But the Bible is telling us that Jesus is the type to seek out, to pursue us, to seek us out. Know that, okay? Sheep don't run to you. Like, sheep don't do that. They don't make decisions, remember? So the shepherd always has to be getting them and then putting them in the safety of the flock. Okay? But yeah, it's weird. It's a weird thought. Okay, now for example, remember earlier I asked you guys, and this is why I love this series about goat. Not just because I love the goat, and I don't know if you can hear them, but there are goats across me neighing right now. But I asked you guys earlier, who do you think are the greatest people of all time? Okay, and I was talking about this with my life group, which, by the way, if you guys aren't in a life group yet, there's time for you to sign up. I was talking about this in my life group, and we were talking about greatest people of all time. And so, for example, Gordon Ramsay, I would say, is like, oh, one of the best chefs of all time, right? Can you imagine asking Gordon Ramsay, like, hey, Gordon Ramsay, can you come over here to my house, away from your 5-star Michelin restaurant, and can you make me some toast? Right? Or who else? Like, let's say, oh my gosh, Ate Anna, my co-lead in the life group, told me about this guy who's really good at Formula One racing, the best, the fastest. Imagine getting somebody like that to be like, hey, can you come over? Like, can you drive me to the store? He's the greatest driver of all time, and you're asking him to do something this small, to do something mundane, and to come over here to do something for you. It's a wild thought. Okay, I'm not gonna be like, hey, can we get Mariah Carey, the greatest singer of all time? That's the first person I thought of. Greatest singer of all time, to come over here and like just sing me a happy birthday. You know what I mean? It's so different. The distance is so far. Okay, and the fact that they're human too, like you, but even you would say that, hey, they're in a different level. And for you to ask them to come over here, to come over to you, to do something so simple, to do something for you, it's a ridiculous thought. But realize that that's exactly what God did. The greatest person of all time is here to pursue you in your daily life. Every day, he's trying to do that. Okay? Every day, he chooses to walk with you in the smallest things that you have to accomplish. Because it's a big deal to you, he's gonna make it a big deal for himself too. Do you understand that? It's a different kind, okay? It's absolutely something else, okay? And yeah, honestly, if we're the sheep and we're really undeserving sheep, we don't really need that great of a shepherd, right? To survive. But God was like, I want to give you the best care. I want to give you the best, shepherding experience there is. And the fact that he is in his mind is not even like, he knows that there's a lot more people out there who don't experience this, who are fragile, lost sheep out there in the world, who don't realize that they need a shepherd, or who know that they need a shepherd but look for some kind of care somewhere else, a hired hand who doesn't care about them. Okay, that's where God's heart is. Okay, and he maybe is asking that you care about something like that as well. And so here's our thought for the week. And the thought for the week is, our shepherd, Jesus, is still forming his flock. He wants this to be a bigger family than it is, a bigger, safer flock than it is. So maybe you have friends that you're thinking about, okay, that you remember that, hey, that's a little lost sheep and they need a shepherd. I have the greatest shepherd of all time, and he's inviting more sheep into the flock. So maybe I should tell this lost sheep about it. Okay, so let's just bow our heads and pray as we close. Dear Lord, thank you so much for caring for us. Thank you so much for just the extraordinary love that you have for us, that you did all of this. You took the time to get to know us. Even if, honestly, we think we're not that special, but you do. And that matters a lot. We thank you, of course, for your sacrifice for us. We thank you that you sacrificed your life for us, that we don't have to fight the battles anymore, because we could just say that we're walking with you and it will be fine. And of course, we thank you so much for pursuing us. We thank you that you honestly didn't give us the work, and there's nothing we can do. There's no amount of good stuff that we can do to deserve your shepherding, but you pursued us anyway. And that's crazy. But thank you for loving us so radically. And we pray that this week, every day, we will remember that. And that we also pray for the other lost sheep out there, people that we know are in fragile states. that are targets for trouble, we pray for them to realize that you're there and you're available. And we pray that will be the prayer of our hearts this week. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you so much for joining me on week 3 of GOAT series. I love the GOATs, so I love this series. Next week will be the last week of that with Jordan, I think. One of us. Yes, exactly that. Just a few more announcements. Hey, I want to get to hang out with you guys, so please join the Gather Town space down below. It's in the comments if you guys want to join us. We'll be having grade groups if you guys want to talk a little bit more, because this is sad that I'm only talking to myself and background Genie. I mean, you're great, dude, but you know, I need more friends. So thank you again for joining us in the stream. First game. Remember, if you want to know what happens next, please show up next week. And yes, so see you around and Gather. Sign up for live groups if you can. A lot of great stuff happening this month of October in SSM, so please look out for that. All right, see you guys in a minute over there. Thank you so much for joining the stream, and goodbye, background Genie. Goodbye, friends. Bye. I don't know how to end this. Bye. Bye. I'm asleep. Bye.
When life piles up and you